Hello everyone and welcome to the Battle of Seleucia. Let's listen to the Spartan right here. I think these are so cool. CA's always done this in the beginning, the general speeches.
Now, stand your ground and make ready.
I wish they were more like in Medieval 2 where you heard the general a little bit more clear, but I think they're really cool. So here we are with my online battle number 8. This is, of course, another battle sent in by my boy Lambda. I'm really sorry, guys. And he said he's got a lot more of these to send me, and if you guys like seeing me do them, I actually kind of enjoyed making it. Even though I didn't play in the battle, I really enjoyed it, kind of. So, I like the little comments these guys say. So, Lambda has a Spartan army, which is from, I don't know if you guys could tell, because they have some of this, they have this unique Hippias unit, and their guys are dressed in more the Corinthian style hoplite unit, Bronze Age style. This is a, what is it called? Wrath of Sparta DLC army, because he has these cool units, these Scurtii, which if they were in the main campaign, which they technically are, but they're under a different name and they look a little bit different. And that's Perioikoi spears, I do believe. That it's the javelin hoplite mixture, except they're armed with a Thorios spear as opposed to a hopland shield. So, or a Thorios shield as opposed to a hopland shield. So he brought this nice, I believe it's a nice army, from the Wrath of Sparta DLC. He has 2 Royal Spartans in the background. His front line is 4 units of Spartan hoplites, 5 units of Spartan hoplites. He has 3 units of the Scurtii hoplites, which is, they consider it a light spear unit. Spartan hoplites, super heavy infantry. In the front he has mercenary Rhodian slingers, So he has 3 units of mercenary Rhodian slingers. Another 2 more units of Scurtii, making a total of 5. In the back he has a light cavalry, a Hippias, another light. This is also done on normal unit scaling, but before I get too far, we're going to go ahead and put it in slow motion, because this battle, unlike the other one, takes off really quick. So I just went over Lambda as Sparta, and we have Poogie as the Seleucids, and he is charging forth with his Hillmen. He has 3 units of Hillmen, 4 units of Thorax Swordsmen, 3 units of Syrian Heavy Archers, I do believe. Regular Archer unit. Over here on the flank, he has Eastern Spearmen, 2 units, and another Thorax Swordsman. We'll watch this charge. This charge in slow motion is kind of cool. You can really see what the Scurtii are meant to do. They throw a spear, and then right before combat, they draw an actual spear. And you can tell they don't have a lot of armor, but we'll see how they stand up to these hillmen. Get nice charges. I'm sure they're getting off their javelins. Over here on the side, we have 3 units of Median Cav over here. 1 unit of Median Cav over there. A chariot back there. His general, a Silver Shield Swordsman. I don't know why he's so far back, but he's back there. So now that the battle has kind of been commenced, I'm just going to kind of commentate on it. These Median Cav, the province of Medea was actually where the original Persians came from. Hence why they were called the Median. Oh, I just went over this in my head. But they came from the province of Medea. So just a little historical tidbit. I like throwing in the historical tidbits. But they're when I know them, you know. I'm not claiming to know everything. We got a nice light cavalry charge. Lambda found a nice window. What I like about the Wrath of Sparta units is it gives, because all the rosters are kind of the same, the Spartan roster actually kind of got upgraded, if you ask me. It gave it better tools to be an infantry army. So bringing them to multiplayer, I do believe, is really smart. But against the Seleucids, I don't know how he's going to do, because they have some heavy cavalry with these Median Cav. And they are just wiping out these Hippias, I do believe. So I don't know what the stat difference is, but I do know that the Wrath of Spartan units look immensely cooler than the regular Spartans from the main game. I don't know, I can see Spartans, because we always see the Spartans with the Corinthian helmet. That's what I imagine when I think of Spartans. Throughout all their time, always going to that Corinthian helmet and just being total badasses on the battlefield. And in the grand campaign of the main game, they're good. They're really good, but you don't get that awesome Corinthian helmet with the crest look. Look how awesome that looks, guys. Versus the Thorax swordsmen, taking these guys down. I love it. I love Sparta. They're awesome. They're not my favorite faction, but they're really cool. Look at that guy's not wearing any shoes. That's how much of a badass he is. That guy's like, oh, my sandals should be helping me. But nope. Spartan's just pushing on through with... So, his Royal Spartan units and his regular Spartan Hoplite units are doing really well. If you look over here, his Hippias cavalry is just now breaking after giving extreme losses to those Median Cav. And here comes some Spartan Hoplites to reinforce. Over here, his Royal Spartan unit has this covered. They'll be there for a while, and they're going to kill a lot of guys. Over here, he's got a nice charge with a full General's Bodyguard unit driving right into these Syrian heavy archers. Boom! Catches them all off guard. But this full Spartan Hoplite unit catches them off guard. And here come the Seleucid scythe chariots, ripping through that Hoplite unit. We'll see how many casualties they take. They formed Hoplite wall after the fact. Ooh, taking around 20 kills from that, and right as they recover, here come the Silver Shield Swordsmen to clean them up. And that might be a fight that the Silver Shield Swordsmen can now win with the help of these Scythe chariots. And the chariots are good, but you can't let them stop. Once you let them stop, they do that. They start falling. Over here, these Thorax swords are starting to do really well. His Medea Cav, they're trying to do everything they can to save those chariots, but I think the chariots are done for. I think he's gotten all the use out of them he will. What's the guy? He's got three chariots. He could still do a lot with those chariots. Oh, I thought that was the Silver Shield General. I was like, man, they're dying fast. Nope, this is the Royal Spartan General. Doing really well. The Silver Shield Swordsman would be doing better if they were facing the right way, but they're doing really well. Over here, his cavalry abundance is, even though they took heavy losses, fighting cavalry that was hundreds of years older than them, but that's besides the point. They took heavy casualties fighting those guys. And but now that he had so many of them, he's able to do those cycle charges, and they're just not getting enough done. The Spartans, their morale, like let me pop this on really quick. Their morale, their armor, their health, their weapon damage, even just the basic, where's the regular Spartan unit? Even just the basic Spartan unit, look at their morale, their health, and their armor, and their melee defense. It's just so high, you're not breaking these guys with rear charges from 12 cavalry. Alright, that's just not working. Over here, he broke that one hoplite unit just to be charged in by another hoplite unit. And then here comes more Spartan hoplites. A costly victory. I'm not really sure for who. I would assume for Sparta, because their symbol's up. But we're going to go ahead and end the replay. It must have been timed. A Pyrrhic victory for Lambda, we'll call it. Pooji, good game to you. He had, if you ask me, he had the right tools. His execution and timing was just a little off. But they both had around the same amount. Only a 26 troop difference. The loss of life was about 100 troops, 120 troops different. With Pooji obviously losing more and killing less. Good game to both opponents. I like it when guys bring in the armies from the other DLCs of the game. I like that because it kind of I don't know, it mixes it up. Like in Total War Arena, how you could fight different factions and everything. It's different time periods. It's just very cool. So that is it for my recording today. I'm going to be starting a Carthage campaign. So I'll be doing the recording and editing, and then I plan on uploading a couple episodes of that. Not today, maybe next weekend. I've been really crazy at work, and life. So there's that. So I will see you guys on the next episode. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one.